I remember always being faced with fear. Fear of people, fear of the dark, fear of the unknown.
The paramedics come, and God bless them, they knew right away what was going on.
I would have anxiety, and it would flush out in different ways where I'd end up having manic behavior.
Fear of growing up, fear of the future, fear of everything.
This just seems like you're exhibiting symptoms of a panic attack, of anxiety.
Crippling, not wanting to eat, where I was hurting others, manipulating others to be in control, saying things that I didn't really mean, and I just felt so trapped.
Hey everyone, welcome back. I wanted to talk about those moments when worry and fear seem to take hold of our lives. It's like a heavy blanket that just smothers our very existence and robs us of joy and peace. Maybe you're tossing and turning at night. Your thoughts won't stop spinning, or maybe you just can't seem to shake that nagging feeling of unease. Trust me when I tell you I am currently in that place. Today, we're going to unpack why that happens, and more importantly, how we can find freedom from it together. Alrighty then, let's lay down a really important foundation. God is God, and yes, you may be thinking I'm stating the obvious, but let's remind ourselves that He is the ultimate authority and the creator of, well, everything, the heavens and the earth, and you and me. When we think about that, we've got to ask ourselves, are we living in a way that truly reflects that understanding? Because, frankly, when we operate outside of that truth, things, well, they tend to unravel a little. God has actually given us instructions, not just gentle suggestions. He tells us very clearly, do not be anxious. He gives us this order because He knows that anxiety and fear steal our present joy and prevent us from living His perfect plan. Like Philippians reminds us, do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Jesus Christ. That's an order. And Isaiah tells us, fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. These aren't gentle nudges. They are firm instructions. The thing is, we often fall into this trap. We start leaning on our own understanding. We try to control everything, to figure it all out on our own. We start second guessing God's ways and what we're doing. Maybe it's constantly worrying about the future, endlessly replaying past mistakes, or just feeling the weight of everything on your shoulders. We start trying to figure out the how and the why, when we can't even begin to grasp God's plan. And that's when anxiety and fear really settle in. And honestly, we're being totally disobedient because we aren't trusting in God like we're instructed to. It's like we're thinking we're smart enough, insightful enough to manage all the stuff going on in our lives. And spoiler alert, we're not. Essentially, we're being our own instructors. We are listening to our own limited understanding. It's like asking a toddler to fix your car. We are completely underqualified and just woefully inadequate for the task of managing our lives. Wouldn't you rather have a mechanic? We're taking instructions from ourselves, not from God. And why would we want to do that when, at best, we only see a fraction of God's plans for us? The Bible is quite clear. God doesn't want us to be weighed down by anxiety and fear. He tells us to cast our cares on Him. He commands us not to be fearful or anxious, because those things are not from Him. It's a call to trust in His love and His plan, which is so much bigger than we can ever fathom. Matthew reminds us not to worry about tomorrow. Today is all we need to focus on, and God's presence is our strength, just like Isaiah told us. So, we can keep listening to our own anxious voices, or we can start listening to God's instructions. He knows what's best because He sees the whole picture. He has it all under control. Today, I'm choosing to surrender my worries and trust in God's plan. I'm choosing to obey His word and embrace the peace he offers. It's my hope that you will too. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, or perhaps even share. See you next time.